Hi, today we will discuss the Nobel Prize. The image that you can see on the screen is the medallion that is awarded to the winners of this prize. Please like and share the video and subscribe to this channel. Please leave your comment in the comment section. Now let us go on to the topic. The Nobel Prize is awarded annually, matlab every year, from a fund left by Swedish inventor and industrialist Alfred Nobel. Swedish inventor and industrialist Alfred Nobel. He is known for inventing dynamite. See, now you have to pay attention. This is a very, very interesting story. Alfred Nobel's family was involved in the, you could say, selling arms and ammunitions. That's always been a very profitable business, right? And he lived very, very long ago in the 19th century. So what happened is that even at that time you had a lot of conflicts, and they would need the arms and ammunition. So it was a very, very profitable business. He made a lot of money out of it. And he was a very good physicist too. He has around 355 patents to his name. Just imagine, 355 patents to his name. So you can imagine he is a very good scientist, and in addition to that, he's very rich as well. Now, see, over here you can see that he's known for inventing the dynamite. See, it's just one of the things that he invented, but he is most well known for this, for inventing dynamite, an explosive. Now, what happened is that back in the 1880s to 1890s, you can imagine that it was not possible for people to verify news in a more substantial manner like we can today. They don't have Twitter, they don't have any video evidence, they don't have any news channels. What they have, basically, they get information through word of mouth and then they publish it in the newspapers. That was how things were. Now, one time it so happened that Alfred Nobel's brother passed away. But then the news outlets, they thought that it was Alfred Nobel who had passed away. So you can imagine, the very next day they bring out this newspaper article saying that the mass murderer is dead. And imagine that Alfred Nobel is reading through it. And he is so appalled, he realizes that this is the legacy that I'm leaving behind. How can that be? I have amassed so much of wealth, I have been so successful, but this is going to be my legacy, and that just won't do. So what did he decide? He decided that he will leave behind something which will rewrite his reputation, so that people would see him and remember him in a positive light after his time. So what he did is, he set aside 94% of his wealth, which was around $186 million at that time. You can imagine what a huge amount of money that is. 94% of his wealth he set aside to set up this Nobel Prize Fund. As you can see, the prize was first distributed on December 10th, 1901, which was on the fifth anniversary of his death. As you can imagine, the people who had likely thought that they would inherit his wealth might have been very shocked to hear that he has set aside a majority of his wealth for another purpose that has nothing to do with them. Either way, that was contested in court, and finally, by the fifth year, it was ruled that Alfred Nobel did decide on this step when he had a sound mind. So, on the fifth anniversary of his death, the Nobel Prize was first distributed. Even today, even though the announcements regarding who has won the Nobel Prize might be made on some other dates, the prize is finally awarded to them on his death anniversary, that is December 10th. Okay. Now, right now we may know that there are around 6 Nobel Prizes that are awarded. Initially, the actual will spoke about only five. Initially, five annual prizes to those who during the preceding year, preceding matlab the year before, who during the preceding year shall have conferred the greatest benefit on mankind, someone who had a very positive impact on mankind according to his will, which was written in 1895. These were the original five categories: physics, chemistry, physiology or medicine, literature, and peace. Now we have economics as well. Economics was not a part of the original will. Now, this is something that you have to keep in mind. However, the Sveriges Riksbank Prize in Economic Sciences in memory of Alfred Nobel. See, it's in memory of Alfred Nobel. It is not by Nobel himself. Sveriges Riksbank Prize in Economic Sciences in memory of Alfred Nobel is presented along with the other Nobel Prizes. Now, it is interesting to note that this is Sweden's central bank. Sweden's central bank, Sveriges Riksbank. It celebrated its 300th anniversary in the year 1968 by donating a large sum of money to the Nobel Foundation to be used to set up a sixth prize in the field of economics in honor of Alfred Nobel. So you can imagine that till the year 1968 there were only five prizes and five categories. Now they have a sixth one. However, though it is not that relevant, it is interesting to know that some of the dissenters have actually questioned this, saying that this prize for economics cannot be equated with that of the original Nobel Prizes. Now, the prestigious Peace Prize, the Nobel Peace Prize, is the only one which is handed out in Oslo. Oslo, which is the capital of Norway. That is where the Peace Prize is handed out. Whereas while the other award ceremony is held in Stockholm, which is the capital of Sweden. So, and on which date is this given? It is presented on 10th December, which is the death anniversary of Alfred Nobel. Now, I hope you like this. Please like, share the video. Subscribe to this channel and please leave your comments in the comment section. If there are any topics that you want me to take up, please kindly mention that as well. Thank you very much.